So we'll start with the topic that is time and work under CAT preparation. So today's agenda is explanation of the concept as well as different type of question asked under this time and work. Then we'll solve few problem based on time and work, that is the practice problems, as well as finally we'll see previous year CAT problems. Okay, so we'll start with the class. First problem is A can do a work in 10 days, B can do the same work in 20 days. In how many days they can complete the work together? Now I have said this question in such a way that we don't have to do a lots of calculation and we can understand the concepts easily. So these problems are based on this is mostly based on the concept part. So if A can do a piece of work in 10 days, what is the amount of work done by A in a single day? So we know that in one day, A can complete 1/10 of the work. In one day, how much work A is going to do? In one day, A is going to complete 1/10 of the work. So this 1/10 is called as efficiency of A, or it is also called as 1 day work of A. So it is called as efficiency of A or 1 day work of A. What is this one? This one signifies our work. What is this days? What is this 10? This is days. So this is one work in 10 days, that is the efficiency of A. So what is the meaning of efficiency? Efficiency is defined as amount of work done in an unit time. Amount of work done in a unit time, that is called as efficiency of A. So in one day, how much work that person is going to do? 1/10 of the work. So 1/10 we have taken as the efficiency of A. What is the efficiency of B in that case? Efficiency of B is 1/20. So efficiency of B is 1/20. We add this, we get it as 3/20. So once again, what is this 3/20? This 3/20 is nothing but the efficiency of A and B. Also, we can call it as 1 day work of A and B. So this is also called as 1 day work of A and B or efficiency of A and B. Once again, we can say it here like there is 3 work for how many days? 20 days. So 3 work in 20 days. So 1 work in how many days? 1 work in 20/3. That is 6 2/3 days. So finally, we get the answer as 20/3 days. So once we are comfortable with the first concept, then time and work concept becomes too easy to solve. You can solve all the problem of time and work very easily. If you just now from question number 2, this becomes easy to solve. So what is the efficiency of A? Efficiency of A is 1/10. What is the efficiency of B? 1/20. With the help of C, they complete the work in 6 days. So we have just written here the equation like 1/10, 1/20, 1/C. They complete the work in 6 days. So 1/6 minus 1/10 minus 1/20, which is equal to, what is the LCM of 6, 10 and 20? 6, 10 and 20 LCM is 60. 10 times, 6 times, 3 times. So it is 1/60. So what is the value of C? C equal to 60 days. So if C works alone, he is going to complete the work in 60 days. So once again, we have just focused on the work, that is the efficiency of A, efficiency of B, and efficiency of C. they work together, so their complete efficiency, their together efficiency is 1 by 6. We have just solved this equation and we got the answer as C equal to 60 days. That is the amount of time taken by C to complete the work. Coming to the question number 3. Pipe A can fill a tank in 10 hours and pipe B can empty the tank in 20 hours. So this comes under pipe and cistern problems. So pipe A can fill a tank in 10 hours. Pipe B empties the tank. So since pipe B is emptying the tank, so we'll subtract this. So we get it here finally 1 by 20. So in how many hours will the tank will get filled if they are working together? That is in 20 hours. Okay. Coming to the question number 4. A is twice as efficient as B. So efficiency of A, we write it as 1 by A, and efficiency of B is 1 by B. So they are saying that efficiency of A is twice efficiency of B. If B can do a work in 20 days, so that means they have given 2 and B value is given as 20. If B can do the work in 20 days, in how many days they will complete the work together? So they want in how many days they will complete the work together. So that is 1 by. So A is 1 by 10 and B is 1 by 20. If A is 1 by 10 and B is 1 by 20, so we'll just write it down 1 by 10 plus 1 by 20, which is equal to 3 by 20. Finally, we get the answer as 20 by 3 days. So here we just have to focus on this part. This is very important. That is, efficiency of A is twice efficiency of B. It is not that the number of days taken by A is twice the number of days taken by B. So efficiency of A is twice efficiency of B. So that is 1 by A equal to twice 1 by B. Okay, guys. Now, if you have directly only 2 people, so you can use it like this: A into B divided by A plus B. You can directly get the answer A into B, 10 into 20 divided by 10 plus 20. So we get it the answer as 20 by 3 days. So this is method number 2. I hope it clear enough. Coming to the question number 5. A can do a work in 10 days, B can do the same work in 20 days, and C in 30 days. They started working together, but after 2 days A left, and then after 2 days B left. In how many days C completes the remaining work? So A can do a work in 10 days, so 1 by 10. B can do the same work in 20 days, 1 by 20. And C does the same work in 30 days, 1 by 30. Since they are doing a single work, they are doing the same work, so the work is 1. Now we'll just read the question once again. They started working together, but after 2 days A left, means A has worked just for 2 days, so we'll multiply it with 2. What about B? B has worked for, then after 2 days B left, so B has worked for 4 days, and then that person also leaves. What about C? C worked for X days plus 4 days. 4 days with A and B, and then this. What is the LCM of 10, 20 and 30? LCM of 10, 20 and 30 is 60. So we'll write 60 here. Then how many times 60? 6 times. So 6 2s are 12. 20, how many times 60? It is 3 times. So 4 3s are 12. 30, how many times 20? 60? 2 times. So it is like 2x plus 8. So how much we get it here? 20 plus 12 is 32. So 2x equal to 60 minus 32. 60 minus 32 is 28. So x equal to 14 days. So in how many days? In how many days C will finish the remaining work? That is 14 days. Okay, guys. Coming to the next type of problems, 120 monkey can eat 120 dairy milk silk in 120 days. Then how many monkeys are required to eat 400 dairy milk silk in 400 days? So for such kind of problems, we have a direct formula, that is W1 equal to W1 by M1 D1 H1 equal to W2 by M2 D2 H2. What is W here? W is nothing but work, the amount of work. M is, it can be man, woman, pipe, any working object. D is the number of days. D is the number of days, whereas H is nothing but the hours. So here, since in this problem, H is not given, so we'll just take it as 120 dairy milk silk is work, 120 monkeys in 120 days. Then how many monkeys is required to eat? How many monkeys are required to eat 400 dairy milk silk in how many monkeys are required to eat 400 dairy milk silk in 400 days? So as you see here, directly we'll cancel this out and we get M equal to 120. So answer of this question is 120 monkeys. Okay guys, we go to the next one, question number 7. 100 laborers can build a wall of length 100, 50 and 200 in 10 days for 6 hours per day and so on. So again, we'll use the same one, that is W1 by M1 D1 H1 equal to W2 by M2 D2 H2. So what is the work here? Work is 100 into 50, that is building the wall, that is the volume of the wall is the work here, by 200 by M1. What is the value of M1? M1 is 100 laborers for 10 days, 6 hours per day. 200, 100, 200. That is the volume of the next wall. And M labors for 20 days for 6 hours per day. So 6 cancels this, 10 cancels this 2 times. 100 cancel 100, 200 cancels 200. 50 into 2 is 100. So what is the value of M? M equal to 200. So what is the number of labor required? That is 200. So let's suppose the total amount of work is 1. So how much A is going to do in 1 hour? A is going to complete the work, that is 1 by 4, which is 0.25. What about B? B is going to complete the work, that is 1 by 5, which is 0.20. So first hour A will work, followed by second hour B will work, then again A will work, then again B will work, followed by A will work for X time to fill the complete tank. Now as you see in this repetition, from here to here it is 0.9 plus 0.25x equal to 1. Now for this 0.9, A has taken 1 hour, B has taken 1 hour, A has again taken an hour, B has again taken an hour. Means already 4 hours of work is done. In first hour, A has done 0.25 of the work, B has done 0.20 of the work, again A has done 0.25 of the work, followed by B 0.20 of the work. So in the first 4 hours, 0.9 work is done. Then again, A will do this work and will complete the work. So how much work is left out for A? So 1 minus 0.9 is 0.1. So here X equal to 10 by 25. 10 by 25 of an R equal to 24 minutes. So finally, the solution of this problem is 4 hours and 24 minutes. Because first 4 hours, they are going to complete the work, that is 0.9 work will be done out of 1 work. So remaining amount of work, that is remaining 0.1 work, X is going to do only in 24 minutes. So answer of this question option B, that is 4 hours and 24 minutes. So I hope you have understood the problems till now. So we'll do a few previous year CAT questions. A person can complete a job in 120 days. This question was asked in CAT 2017. A person can complete a job in 120 days. He works alone on day 1. On day 2, he is joined by another person who also can complete the work exactly in 120 days and followed by the same. So let's suppose the total unit of work is 120. Total amount of work, we'll assume it is 120. So a person can complete a job in 120 days. So in one day, how much work he is going to do? One work. 1 unit of work he is going to do on the first day. Second day, he is going to do 1 unit of work followed by another person whose efficiency is same. So second day, 2 unit of work is done. Third day, 3 unit of work is done, and so on. So that is 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus dot 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 equal to 120 work. Now as you see, 1, 2, 3, this is nothing but the consecutive numbers. So what is the sum of consecutive numbers? It is n into n plus 1 divided by 2, which is equal to 120. So n into n plus 1 equal to 240. Now we know that n into n plus 1 equal to 15 into 16. So from here we can directly say that how many days are required to complete the work? That is 15 days. Once again, this is 1 unit of work done on the first day. On second day, 2 people are doing with the same efficiency, 2 people are doing the work. So 2 unit of work is done on the second day, 3 unit of work is done on the third day, and followed by 8. So this is the sum of the natural numbers whose sum is 120. So sum of first 15 natural number is 120. So answer is 15. Okay. Coming to the question number 2. A tank has inlet pipe and outlet pipe. If the outlet pipe is closed, then the inlet pipe fills the tank in 8 hours. So inlet pipe can fill it in 8 hours. If the outlet pipe is open, then the inlet pipe fills the tank in 10 hours. So if both the pipes are open, that the meaning of this is if both the pipes are open. If the inlet pipe minus outlet pipe, both the pipes are open, the time taken is 10 hours. So what is the time taken by inlet pipe? 1 minus 8. By outlet pipe, this is outlet pipe, equal 1 by 10. So what is outlet pipe here? 1 by 8 minus 1 by 10, which is 40. 5 minus 4, 1 by 40. So outlet pipe will take 40 hours. Outlet pipe will take 40 hours to to completely empty the tank, but they want just half of the tank to be emptied. Half of the tank to be emptied. So for half of the tank to be emptied, answer will be 20 hours. 40 hours is required to completely empty the tank. So if only half full, means if they have to just empty half of the tank, it takes half of the time, that is 20 years. So answer of question number 2 is 20 years. Amal can complete a job in 10 days and Bimal can complete it in 8 days. Amal, Bimal and Kamal together complete the job in 4 days. So Amal 10 days, Bimal 8 days, Kamal with the help of Kamal 4 days. So we have done such kind of problem before. So 1 by k equal to 1 by 4 minus 1 by 10 minus 1 by 8, which is LCM is 40, 10 minus 4 minus 5, that is 1 by 40. So what is the value of k? K equal to 40 days. But what they want the amount has to be distributed in this ratio. So what is the LCM of 10, 8 and k? So Amal efficiency is 10 by 4. So Amal, Bimal and Kamal, their efficiency is 40 by 10, that is 4, 40 by 8, that is 5, and Kamal 40 by 40 is 1. So Amal, Bimal and Kamal, they get amount in the ratio 4:5:1. So 4:5:1, that is 4x plus 5x plus x equal to 1000. So here we say that x equal to 10. If x equal to 10, what is the amount received by Kamal? So what is the amount received by, sorry, x equal to 1000, what is, so x equal to 100. So what is the amount received by Kamal? That is x, which is 100 rupees. So answer of question number 3 is option A, that is 100. Question number 4. If A and B together finishes the work in 12 days, A had to work half as efficiently as she usually does. So A has to work at half efficiency. So half efficiency means it takes double the time. So it takes 2A. And B work thrice efficiently. So B takes B by 3. So that is 3 by B. And the work has been completed in 9 days. How many days would A take to finish the task if she works alone at her usual efficiency? Okay. So we have to find the value of A. So we know how to find this. This simultaneous equation will multiply 3 both the sides of this equation. So this is multiplied with 3, this is multiplied with 3, this is multiplied with 3. Now we'll subtract the second equation. We'll subtract the second equation from the first equation. So we get it here, 1 by 4 minus 1 by 9. One by A, 3 minus 1 by 2. So here it is like 5 by 2A equal to 5 by 36. So finally we get A equal to 18 days. So if A has to complete the work alone, A is going to take 18 days to complete the work. We go to the next one, question number 5. 3 men and 8 machines can finish a work can 3 men and 8 machines can finish the half of the work in the half of the time taken by 3 machines plus 8 men. So it is like 8 twos are 16. 16 minus 3 is 13. 3 twos are 6. 8 minus 6 is 2 machines. So time taken by 13 men is equal to the time taken by 2 machines, which is given as 1 by 13 days, which is given as 13 days. So time taken by 2 machine is equal to the time taken by 13 men. So time taken by 2 machine is given as 13 days. So that is the same time taken by 13 men. So answer of this question is option B, that is 13. So I hope you guys have understood all the concepts and few previous year questions. Thank you everyone.